Very good evening, participants. Welcome to the third day session of this FTP program, FTP on Emerging Online Teaching Methodologies. And for the past 2 days, we have come across a lot of technologies, online technologies for this teaching methodologies that too in this pandemic situations. And we have crossed over this Loom software for live streaming. And this day three has been framed in such a manner that we are going to see how we are going to conduct the meeting on Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, and as well as how we are going to have a live streaming on OBS. And along with that, we are going to have a very good hands-on session on this live streaming. And the thing is, we are going to provide separate certificates for the recorded video who are going to provide the recorded video to our mail ID so that along with the participant certificate, a special certificate is going to be awarded for the participants who are giving the recorded video through any of these live streaming, either through it may be Loom or it may be OBS. Okay, it's for your kind information. And along with this, we shall enter into this today's fine session. Thank you. And now you're all very well experienced on this Google Meet, I think so. And now, along with this, we shall see how the meeting can be conducted through this Google Meet and how it can be organized and how we are going to record. And along with that, what all the special features have been binded over this Google Meet. So let us start from this Google Meet, and after Google Meet, we shall come over Cisco WebEx, and finally, along with the OBS, that is open source broadcaster software, how we are going to provide the live streaming for all these things. Fine. So it's a very easy platform to conduct a meeting, to conduct your online classes or meeting through this Google. Uh, Qualification, the primary requirement is just if we have a mail ID through the Gmail, we can easily have this Google Meet meeting, and it's also very easy thing to handle all such things. So just open your Gmail account, and in this you can start a meeting in such a manner that you are having a meeting tab over here. So just go for a start a meeting. So now the meeting link is ready. You can click a join meeting like this, and if you want to share your information, that is joining information link, you just copy this link, and after copying this link you can share the link through your Gmail or whatever it may be, or whatever thing you want to share. Wherever you want to share, you can share through either through WhatsApp or through mail. You can share. So after the pasting like this, you can share your meeting link. So this is the one method of sharing your link. This is the one method of creating the link over that. And along with that, you can schedule the meeting also through Google Meet. Using Google Calendar, you can schedule the meeting link. So these are all the things you have learned in the first day itself, first day FTP itself. Just a refreshing. So you can schedule over that, can schedule over the meeting. You can schedule by the time, and after that, you can schedule by the Google Calendar also. And the very best thing is using your ID. You can start your meeting. You can create your meeting in a very easy manner. The Google Meet is a very easy thing to do all those things. This is the one thing. And the main thing which we are going to say is OBS now. So OBS is the Open Broadcaster Software Studio, which is a very easy software used to conduct the live streaming through our YouTube. So it's a separate software to conduct the live streaming. We need to download the software in our computer. So I just tell the procedures to download all those things. In Google, you just give us OBS. So normally, if you give OBS download, if you are having a laptop, it's better to have a laptop to produce this OBS software, to download this OBS software. That's better. So you just download this, download install it. It's for 32-bit. You just click it and download here. Actually, I've downloaded. It's okay. Now the exe file will be downloaded. After downloading that, a window will open. It's downloading now. As I've already downloaded, I just I can open the OBS now. So after downloading, your screen will looks like this. Your screen looks like this. So in this, now we are going to produce the key. That is, we are going to produce the YouTube live streaming. Now I shall tell the procedure how we are going to produce the key. Okay, fine. In this, you're having file, edit, view profile, scene selection, scene collection, tools, help. So these are all the menus available over here. Then you just first click the file. Okay. In this, you just go for settings. Settings. These are all the general settings you're having. That is what type of language you're having. Then theme. So these are all the things you don't want to go for any more thing. Okay. Just go for stream. In this, you can have these many uh, stream services are available over here. So the better thing we are going to have is just have a YouTube. Okay, fine. Then now I need to get the stream key, isn't it? So just get the stream key. Here services YouTube, then server automatically it will be loaded. Now you need to get the stream key from here. So get the stream key, just click here. So automatically it will direct it to the YouTube live streaming. Fine. So now I am going to create a new live streaming video. So for that, just click stream over here. So while clicking the stream, this window will appear. You have to schedule here. So new stream. I just click it as a trial video. While streaming, and this is the thing is if you want to view by others, you can give it as a public, or otherwise you can give it as a private. And if you want to view the viewers, those who wants to share the link, you can give it as unlisted. Fine. Okay, now I'm just giving it as a public. Now you can add a description, it is optional, no more. Fine. There's a people's or blogs. If you want to schedule for it as a later, you just on this window, I mean on this button, and you can schedule over here. So if you want to have a live streaming by tomorrow, the timing can be given over here. And I don't want to be have tomorrow. I can have my streaming just now. So here, if you want to add some images or some posters, you can directly go and click over here. So you can that is before starting the streaming, this thumbnail will appear. That's it. Okay, fine. And here is it's made for kids. If it is age restricted, you can give like this. No, it is not made for kids. Fine. Okay. After finishing this, you just click this create stream. And now here stream settings available over here. Here the stream key has been generated. Okay. Now this stream key have to be pasted in our encoder software. That is in our OBS. Or encoder software is nothing but here now we are going to use OBS, that is Open Broadcaster software. In that software, we need to paste the stream key. And for that, I'm just copying the stream key over here. I've copied, successfully copied to clipboard. The stream key has been copied. And now I'm just going to paste here. Okay. the stream key have to be pasted here. And view like this. It has been pasted. This is the stream key which I'm going to have. Okay. And now click apply and then okay. Fine. And the one more thing what I have to do is here we are having a window and the sources tab is given over here. Here just click this add button, that is plus symbol. The plus symbol will be appear here. Just click here. Here you're having lot of menus, sub menus, and the best thing what we have to do is you just click the window capture. What it will do is the screen which you are going to present, which you are going to view, which we are viewing during the live streaming will be in the YouTube live streaming. It's just give it as okay. Then our screen will appear here. Now, whatever the screen I'm opening in that menu, it will appear in the streaming itself. And for here, you can adjust your screen. Depends upon your size and width. You can adjust. Okay. Okay. And after that, what you have to do is here you're having start streaming. Okay. And one more thing we have to notice, this desktop audio have to be unmuted and mic have to be muted. What will happen is the audio which is available in our screen desktop will be audible to the users who are watching the live streaming, whereas this mic is the user who speaks will also be recorded if it has been unmuted. So it's mandatory to mute this mic. Okay, fine. Now it has been recorded. Our entire screen will changes over like this. Okay, that is live streaming will be goes over and the recording options are also will be available over here if we have start. Then what we have to do, the next thing we have to do is after the stream has been started there, the go live button will appear. That is, it will change, the color will be changed in such a manner. Okay, you just go for a go live, just click the so automatically after receiving the video, the button will change like this. Okay, here the data have to be changes as excellent connection. The main thing is this will work in your broadband connectivity. Your mobile data will not support this live streaming. Actually, the bandwidth will be higher than that. Okay. Oh, and one more thing is here you're having live stream and the thing you just click over manage over here, and here in this options button get the shareable link. Okay, shareable link. This is the shareable link, and after getting that, you can share your link over here. This is the link, and by clicking this link, you can view your live streaming. You can share this link to the users to whom you want to share this link. Okay, so in such a manner, you can give your ideas. You can share your screen. So once again, uh, I shall repeat it once again. Okay. So there are two ways to generate the keys. The one is through OBS, you can generate your stream key. The second thing is through your YouTube Studio, you can generate your stream key. Both are same. However, you need to copy the stream key from your YouTube Studio and you have to paste it there in that OBS. Okay, just open the OBS after installing. You just open the OBS. Your screen will appear in such a manner. Just go for file, go for settings. In the settings, you can have a stream, file, settings, stream. Just go ahead over here. Get stream key. It will redirect to your studio, live studio. Studio YouTube live streaming. So automatically it will redirect it to this window. Here you can create your new stream. So you can create your own title, description, then you can upload your thumbnail, and after that stream can be created. Now here you need to copy the stream key from here, and you should paste the stream key in the OBS software. This is the main procedure. Now the stream key has been generated. Just copy the stream key and paste here. Okay, you can paste here. Okay, fine. After that, after clicking apply, it will be applied. Then give it OK. Okay, fine. Now we are in Google Meet, isn't it? I mean, GoToMeeting. So just keep that window. Here, the sources window will be available. You need to click here. Fine. Here, window capture. Window capture in the sense, what are all the windows we are viewing, that is user is viewing, automatically the current window will shows in the live streaming, YouTube live streaming. This is the meaning of this window capture. Fine. Okay. So the thing which we are viewing now is it will be shared. The GoToMeeting window will be shared now. Okay, fine. Now what we have to do? We need to unmute this desktop audio and this mic have to be muted. Here you are having two wavelength categories, isn't it? So this have to be muted. Sorry, this have to be unmuted, and this mic have to be muted. Okay, this is the mandatory settings over there. And after doing all these things, you need to give start streaming. So this is the window which is viewing, which are all viewing will be appeared in this OBS screen itself. So what are all the things you need, you can take over here. And after doing all the settings, what you have to do, you need to move for live streaming. This go live button will change its color to blue. After turning into blue, you need to click to connect the streaming software. After clicking that go live button only, this YouTube streaming will connect it to our OBS software. So just it will just takes time. And one more thing which I have to tell us, needs broadband connectivity, the first thing. And this live stream can have some 2 to 5 minutes delay. That is, the real timing cannot be taken over in that live streaming. It just have some 2 minutes or 5 minutes variation. That's okay. This go live button have to change into blue color, and here the no data have to be changed into excellent connection. And while doing this thing, don't take any more risk. You can use your broadband connection for the better result. You can have this full demonstration, or you can have this work in your broadband connectivity. If you are using this through mobile data, it doesn't give that much of result for you. You can create the link, you can view all those things we can do, but if you want to broadcast, you need to have definitely you need to have your broadband connection. So it's taking a long time. So before that, we can have how we are going to share our link of this FTP. You need to click this. That is, at present we have here, and in this window, that is the left side of your tab, you're having this manage, isn't it? So just click through the manage thing, and it will give, and this option button, you just click, that is the three dots will appear over here, isn't it? So just click over that and get the shareable link. Get shareable link automatically. If you are given over this, it will be given like that. Then you can paste wherever you want. Link can be pasted wherever you want. If you paste in the WhatsApp, it will come along with the icon. So, and one more, sorry, participants, due to my low connectivity of this, I cannot give you the full demonstration. So this is the procedure over here. This go live button have to change the color, and if this go live button changes turns into blue color, automatically you can click, so it will view this. Here you can have your preview, then whatever the screen you're sharing, you're viewing in your desktop or laptop, it will be successfully available in your YouTube streaming. This is the one method over here. Fine. And after finishing all those things, you just stop streaming. And the one thing, you can have your recorded video through your YouTube channel also, as well as this OBS software will record your entire meeting and entire session in your device itself. The path will be available over here. it it will shows the recording. All the recorded videos will be available here. So you can have along with your date and timing, it will be recorded in your device itself. If you have stopped the session, if you have stopped streaming, it will record in your device itself. So this is the one method of this live streaming along with the Loom. You can have this. And the next thing we are going to see is how we are going to use the Cisco WebEx. Fine. And Cisco WebEx is the another thing. It's another useful thing, and it's a very useful platform, very easy platform to conduct the meetings along with the Google Meet. And have experienced in such a thing. The recording will be available, and all it the entire session will be recorded, and it will come to our mail itself. The recording link will come, the attendees will come, and along with this, the GoToMeeting, that is the meeting which we are conducting now in this platform is itself. It's also a very useful thing. It's very easy thing. So now let us see how this Cisco WebEx meetings will be conducted. So like this, you can, if you want to have sign in as a host. That is, if you want to host a program, you can join like this. Before that, you need to create an account for the Cisco WebEx. Let me have a start and free trial version of this. Yeah. After entering into your Cisco WebEx, your screen will appears like this. You can have schedule the meeting, give your meeting topic. Here the meeting password will be created, and as it is a free and trial version, your meeting link will appears only for 50 minutes, and after that you need to reconnect. That's it. Okay. And to upgrade your version, you need to pay. That's it. No more that. You need to check the timing. Sometimes the timing may come that is it may have some default timing in some international timing, so you need to check the timing, and our Indian timing you need to fix. And here you need to give the attendees who are all you need to invite. You can give the separate mail ID over here. The attendees mail ID should be given over here. So in such a manner then again another mail ID. Okay. In such a manner it have to give. The maximum duration here is it has been given as 50 minutes. Okay. Here you can schedule it now. Once the meeting has been scheduled, automatically the meeting link and information will be sent to your sent to the concerned mail ID. the mail ID which you have given. And after scheduling itself, if you want to add some more participants, some more attendees to attend this meeting, you can give their mail ID in this tab. Using this tab, you can add another mail ID. So in such a manner you can, and if you want to share the particular link itself, you can share this information. So this link can be shared either through WhatsApp, and password and host key can be given over like this. Okay. So in such a manner, you can schedule your meetings, and meeting can be started by you. It can be hosted automatically. This will open like this. Have scheduled the meeting. Meeting can be started. It will allow. It's loading. It's getting late. And thank you very much for your patience, participants, because due to some technical issues and due to net connectivity, it's getting late. So kindly be patient. Automatically, the recordings are available. The recordings will be sent to your mail itself, as like your Google Meet. The entire recording and attendees details will be sent to your mail itself in this application also. So in such a manner, you can open your meeting bar. Automatically, the participants list will be available. Here you can here you can record your meeting. You can share the content over here. So all those things will be available. Fine. That's it. So chat session, participants list. So now I am just ending this meeting with this end or leave meeting. Okay. So in such a manner, you can do your conduct meetings, you conduct your online meetings through your Cisco WebEx, Google Meet, GoToMeeting, and We have seen the OBS live streaming, OBS Studio live streaming. So once again, I'm telling OBS is the open broadcaster software. That from that window, you need to get the stream key and to conduct the to conduct the yeah. Any doubts over here? Okay. To conduct the live streaming, we need to create the stream key. The main thing is you need to have the separate channel, separate blog, okay, in your YouTube. So through your YouTube channel, you can generate the stream key, and after getting the stream key, uh, uh, the stream key and paste the stream key in this OBS software. After pasting that, you need to start your stream key. Window have to be captured from the sources tab, and finally you can move to your shift your YouTube channel. The go live button have to be highlighted in blue color. Click that blue button, and after that your streaming will start. That's it. So it's a very easy thing. And another one thing is you can download your OBS software in your desktop and do this. You're having 10 minutes. You're having 10 minutes time to end this session. You can have a very good recording session. You can mail through us, or you can uh, just view in the screen itself. Now itself you can view if you want. If you're interested, the best recording, not only best recording, if you have sent the recorded video to our mail ID, we will give the separate along with the participation certificate, we are going to give the separate certifications for best recording video. Okay, is there any doubts regarding this OBS live streaming or any other Google Meet or Cisco WebEx? If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello. Ma'am, good evening.
Yeah. Yes. Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, actually, I have one question regarding OBS and Cisco. Can we
Yeah.
download this app in smartphone?
Yeah. Sure. Sure, sir. But OBS, the better thing to download is your desktop because it is installed is available. It's
Okay.
and the thing which we are in need to share is very effective
Exactly.
in your desktop itself. So it's better to. But you can download this OBS software in your smartphone also.
Okay. Can we
That
also use
that have a
in
separate
smartphone?
EXE file. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, sir.
Ma'am, what the another question?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, as per
Hello,
your
sir.
discussion about all the apps,
Mm.
ma'am, as per your discussion about all the, I mean, apps like Google
Mm.
Meet, Zoom, OBS, Cisco, and everything. So, which is much more easy for all of us to handle because we are all new in this using.
Oh.
So, which is much
Mm.
more handy for all of us?
So, according to my point of view, we are all having Gmail account,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it, sir? So you can
Yeah.
go with
Yes, ma'am.
your Google Meet. You can go with your Google Meet
Yes, ma'am.
because you're not going to create any more separate login for any more software and all. Through your Gmail account, you are going to start a meeting and you're going to conduct the meeting. That's it. So it's very useful thing.
Okay, ma'am.
It's a very easy thing to create a meeting, create the meeting link. You can share the link. Whatever you want, you can go for your Google Meet itself, sir. And
Ma'am, one thing,
one
I
more
think in
thing,
Google Meet,
yeah, sir.
ma'am, actually, in Google Meet, can you record video?
Yeah, of course, sir. If you're having a G Suite account, you can record to up to 250 participants. You can allow for a meeting. You can record the meeting, and the recording automatically will reach your Gmail account itself within 2 hours. After
Okay.
you have end the meeting, it will reach your Gmail account itself. The meeting link automatically will reach. Yes, sir.
Okay, automatically that will okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, sir.
Ma'am, I have one question, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
Ma'am, once if the live streaming has been started by pressing the go live button,
Yeah.
after that, if I unexpectedly, if I click on the end stream,
Mm.
the streaming will stop. So how to again continue the stream, ma'am, with the same link?
With the same link, you just go to the manage button itself. Okay. After going to that manage, you can have a two option. Reuse setting will be available over there. One button is dismiss and another button is reuse setting. Using that reuse setting, you can again connect it, sir. So I shall show it now.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I can able to understand.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And here you are having reuse setting, sir. The doubt which you have, the query which have come just now, isn't it? So you can use this reuse setting. Using this reuse setting, you can automatically have again, you can create and you can reuse, sir. That's it.
Ma'am. So the live will
Yes, sir.
continue in the so the live will continue again with the same link, right?
Of course, sir. Yes.